of value here against the Renekton and the Gragas, but the scaling on the side of T1, I think overall it's a lot cleaner than the scaling on the side of APK. In a vacuum, you have the Poppy that ends up being really effective against some of the members on T1, but with these type of team compositions, fighting fire with fire, you have to give the edge to T1. Be on Kaney here to not fall behind in pressure and tempo to Faker in mid, because if he does, everything in the sides can end up falling apart. And then also in the way later stages, if APK are only on an even footing against T1, it's going to be a nightmare for them to try to conduct team fight. Pro play, they would think, oh, this guy leveled up in ability or something.
Oh, but, the flying hook!
Oh.
Secret is going to have the blasting cone here, though, and he does get away. Nice play there. Nice time.
Potential.
Yeah. It's a little thing, but it can make the difference. Faker's just going to face check and die. That was... I would not recommend that to anybody who's watching. Don't do that. That's... yeah. You might want to take that out of your playbook. As
XP department. See if he levels up off this minion wave that is under his turret. Okay, he does ding 6, but he is light years behind. As APK, they're gonna pick up the Cloud Dragon. Ocean's gonna spawn second. Cast by Faker.
He's just getting in there. He's gonna miss his ultimate. Now he's in a really awkward spot. That should be a dead Poppy. Pulling in the Blitzcrank, but stopwatch, a great item. Doesn't have the flash, but he is gonna go down because of that. So now 1 for 1.
And
top
the Herald's
laner.
gonna reset.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing about it. It was bigger to get the kill onto Ixu, but at the end of the day, they do not pick up Shelling.
And now Faker gonna TP back in. Kaney very low on his mana. He's gonna recall too. See if he TPs back in. Merc Treads is the item of choice. And on the flip side, Kaney teleporting back in. About 100 gold that just disappears into nothingness, including the XP. In bot lane, same thing's gonna happen. This is a wave that Teddy is gonna get that the enemy bot lane isn't. So you add up these gold values and these XP values, and then you subtract it from the gain that APK gets from the Herald capture, as well as the turret plates. And then you end up having two different sums.
Yep.
And you don't just look at it as a dopamine kick just because you got the Herald. Because at the end of everything, T1 are the ones that got more access to experience.
And they pick up a Drake, too.
Yeah, and they're going to pick up a Dragon.
Always
so
pretty nice.
Definitely a much better win for T1 than it is for APK.
Yeah, it'll offer them a little bit more sustainability inside the lanes. It is going to be Mountain Soul next, so... Inside Kaney, going to try to throw out that ultimate to deter Faker from coming in, and oh boy, he's in a bit of trouble here. The flash is available. There it is, and it is predicted by Cuz. Says get over here once again. Going to be able to take him out. Does look like, though, that a certain trade should happen again as APK making their way down here. Take out the tier 1, as Faker does the same in the top side. They're actually trying to dive this Renekton. Not quite able to, as the dash on in will be denied here. Secret trying to pull off his own effort. Does not happen.
And so, a little surprising, Secret doesn't walk up for Flay into hook. Goes for the hook first. Very surprising. And now, Faker looking like he's going to get this top tier 2, and this is the state of the game where APK consistently fall apart.
If they could just fix between 10 and 20 minutes or 10 and 25 minutes, they'd be such a better team.
The other thing is that Kaney can actually probably flash the Blitz hook and then try to QE the Gragas.
That's another option. Didn't even consider that. We are diving on the back line. Hybrid is so screwed! As, yeah, he's waving goodbye to his poor teammates that are left without him. That's a double kill now for Teddy. As Faker is running way into that backline, avoiding the knockup up until now, and then he dies. As they have a really nice amount of burst damage, Flawless and Kaney do. And at the end of the day, it is a 3-for-1 as Faker, unfortunately, eats the brunt of the enemy's damage.
Now Kaney trying to hold on to the mid-tier 1 turret. 45 seconds until the Mountain Drake comes up. There's going to be another turret falling. And now all that T1 really needs to do is just recall group for the Mountain Dragon. It's so important for them to get it.
Flawless, he's got his ultimate. He's looking for it.
Oh, man.
And, well, see you later.
I don't know why he didn't just take it on draw. Oh, okay, stopwatch.
Yeah. But in that case, you shouldn't have gone for it in the beginning. Teddy in a little bit of an awkward position, has a little alcove there because of the Mountain Soul. Ultimate comes out. Decent scatter the weak, but not really going to land. Faker sidestepping Hybrid, who has not been too safe in this one.
Now, Kana has teleport available, so this Mountain Dragon should still definitely be on the menu for T1.
Well, Faker's going on in there, trying to go 1v3. He is going to dodge so much of it as bullet time will sail wide. Expecting APK to get on in there, and now Faker's left without an ultimate. They still got to fight over this Mountain Drake.
Yeah, and APK is taking a little bit of damage. T1 is heavily favored in this, although Teddy, no mana.
Oh, the outplay by Effort. Reads the hook and then gets in there and grab, but it's just a kill. The Mountain Drake is going to go the way of APK, which is extremely high value.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, a bit...
Effort, hello?
And Renekton...
If you're buying in the shop, please pay attention. Can you please? Definitely a bit of a whoopsie there from Hybrid. And because you just get their 80 carry for free, you're going to get a bunch of extra bonus stuff. AKA a turret here in mid, a bunch of damage in the top side.
Looking for a parallel convergence, not going to find a very valuable one. As Kana still down there in the bot lane, probably going to be able to raise this bottom tier 1 or tier 2 turret.
Yeah, in a strange way they funnel. Okay, we're just going and trying to kill Teddy now. He's going to flash away, but in goes the knockup, as does the Rek'Sai. The hook will not help him out here as Cask will sail wide. Kana with the TP is going to end up TPing into his death. As definitely a bit of a mix-up here for T1. Not what you were looking for, the hook into the death. And now APK considering their options, leaning towards Baron. I'm not sure that they can go for it, though. Let's see what they decide to do. It looks like Baron is not going to be on the cards.
Baron can't be on the cards, but what APK should be doing is heading towards that Mountain Dragon, as that is something that they can easily end up acquiring. Flawless coming off of Fountain. T1 probably doesn't want to let this go for free. Now they have a Blast Cone, and so that combined with Dragacy, no, they're just going to give it up.
Yeah. They say, hey, they have Poppy in there. It's probably not a good idea. As we'll absolutely. This game is not over by a mile yet. This Effort. Oh, okay, we're going into the K-Ram. Death Sentence is going to land. The burst damage on Akana isn't enough. The stopwatch is better. As the Taint of Corruption is doing so much in that backline, and Faker has got to get out of there as the damage win will go the way of APK. Yeah. Kana's got his GA back. It's going to help out a bit in this fight. He can go more ham into the backline. Effort up against the wall, but the Death Sentence was down. The hook comes in, but it's a Poppy. So they can't do much at the end of it all. Effort's got to be careful. Just running straight at the enemy team, and now APK, I like what they're doing. They're pushing in the mid lane after that slight win.
Huh? I can't tell if T1 is just going to give this up.
Well, They moved into mid to not give it away. The hook comes in, but immediate QSS. Oh, they got Cuz! Cuz is out of the fight. If they can burst it down, this would be Mountain Soul! And it's going to go the way of Forest. They picked it up. As Mountain Soul will go the way of APK. Kana is going to stay alive, just barely.
Shield. Yeah, and the shield. So they are getting so many free stats right now.
Now it is a 5-on-4 around the Baron.
Yeah, this is scary. APK could actually throw here.
But effort is pretty low. They're trying to come in as 4, as Baker is attempting an assassination, but they get the hook onto Kaney. That's what he needed. As the 5v4 should go the way of T1, but Hybrid is going to get flashed on. Down he does go. And Ixu should meet the same fate eventually.
And is there a minion wave in mid? There is. 40-second death timer.
I think they're definitely going to try for this. It's two essentially melee champions that don't have wave clear.
Flawless. I think he has to suicide in order to kill the minions.
Yeah, look at him. He's trying desperately.
Yeah, they're protecting it.
Look at Faker in the back there. He's just got to... I like as you're describing this, they run at the Baron. And it's because Ixu is down a TP. And so they say, if we can burst it fast enough, maybe we can do this. They're going to find Flawless, though. And
they got Flawless.
Yeah, he's a dead little void monster.
That wasn't very flawless, I'll tell you that.
No. full of flaws, that one.
Yeah.
No.
Now, they might just burst down the Baron. And if they end up getting that one, it'll persist into the Elder Drake. So if they end up getting Elder Dragon, that'll laugh at the Mountain Soul.
No flashes available for T1 in this fight. We have double flash available for APK. Kaney has it this time. Should not get hooked.
Just finish the Baron.
Yeah, just finish the Baron. APK are going to give it to you, so you should pick it up. And there it goes. So 10,000 gold lead now with Baron. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and buy and then return to the fight.
Robinon's death cap, definitely a Decepticon.
Oh.
Right there.
I like that. Look at this. He's waiting. He's like, oh, yeah. You can't dodge anymore as you're slowed and you're dead.
T1 is really winning the mental warfare.
Oh, yeah.
Inside
absolutely.
Of this game. 709 AP on this Gragas.
That's what I was saying. He's the daddy of the team.
Kaney even having to flash away.
That was a strange hook, but we'll take it. Gets the hook on Ixu. Looks like it went through him. Either way, with the Baron in minute 43, and they're gonna find this guy. Just plops down the cask on his face.
Tells him to take a drink.
Yeah, drink this. And down he will go. Ixu trying desperately, but he'll be flashed upon as well. Cuz his AP is greater than the amount of resistances that the Poppy has. Another hook comes in as effort is just bopping him this day on the Blitzcrank. And down will go the Nexus. The 2-0 comes through for the side of T1. A little bit shaky there in game number 2. Wasn't exactly as straightforward as we would have imagined it to be. But in the end, they get the 2-0, and that is what will show up on the scoreboard. So